Hey, whoa, we're live. It's just that quick. So, look, everyone, whoever's watching and listening, I love me some YouTube. It's good times. But what I really liked is when YouTube started out and you could do live from your phone. Remember that? It's weird. Some of you may not know, but there was a channel just like YouTube or a company like YouTube, and they closed down. It was like 2 years before we heard of YouTube. And a year or two later, boom, YouTube came out, basically doing the same thing and blew up. So timing is critical. And the more a company blows up, the more people use it, the more exposure it gets, or people begin to try and take advantage of it. Let's just say loopholes or such, right? The more the company will tighten restraints, especially when it's about advertising or something, right? The more people are on it, then they know, oh, we have more power, leverage, anything, demand. So anyway, title of the video is how to use YouTube Live from your mobile, even when YouTube says no. So in the beginning, I've been on YouTube for basically since it started. And you could do live. Once they started live, you could do it through your mobile. And then I never really did it. I'm not a live kind of person, especially the way that a lot of us use YouTube. It wasn't always like the thing that you would want to do live. That other company is something you might want to do live, right? But I've been using YouTube Live. There's benefits and ups and downs. One thing that's a down is the smoothness. People expect all these produced videos, and I'm just not one to go producing all kind of videos. I make sure you can understand the content, and that's it. So if the company grows or something, I'll pay somebody to produce those big videos. But here I go, stepping away. But I'm making a point that I like YouTube Live, and I went in a little bit ago. I have a couple other YouTube channels, so I wanted to just do a talk. I have one that's Voice Your Mind, where I just voice my mind, right? So I go on and do live because it's something special about live. You can't take it back. If I record on just my video, and then I might watch it as a good person should, and then I'm like, oh, I don't like that, or I go back and I edit it and realize I rambled or whatever. But there's something about live. I don't know. It's just it can ups and downs. So it bothered me when I went to go live and voice my mind on a subject matter. It catches the groove and the flow, because live I can't take it back, and I just I let it out, voice my mind. Well, it said, I'm sorry, your account is not eligible. I was like, what do you mean my account's not eligible? Why even give me the option, man? What do I got to do? I don't even know what you got to do. You got to be really popular. I got to be a YouTube god or something to be able to do YouTube Live. So that's really it was frustrating. And then all of a sudden, Zoom, this thing called Zoom came about. And Zoom I'm sneaking something in. They have 2 virtual background settings. You see the one now, it's built for mobile. I'm on my mobile. So if anyone is telling you, like these companies, oh, virtual background, they give you a virtual background, or you go download one, be aware, it doesn't look the same on mobile. Most of the people that are giving you virtual backgrounds are giving it to you for desktop and not being clear, because I don't know why. I'm going to assume they don't want to confuse anyone, or maybe they don't even know. But it's different for mobile. On my desktop, my virtual background does not look like this at all. Nope. So I decided I'm going to start using Zoom. And of course, the pandemic and everything hit, and I've looked on Zoom and like, whoa, Zoom connects live, because everybody wants to do everything, right? So they're everywhere connecting with everybody, and they offer YouTube Live. Boom, that's the hit of the video. Use Zoom and do YouTube Live through your mobile. Now, I paid Zoom for the monthly, but I don't know if you can do it free or not. So I would look into that and see if you use the free Zoom version, if you can still do YouTube Live. They offer Facebook Live and something else. So that's a real easy way, because a lot of us got on Zoom anyway for the pandemic. And then you just go to, there's a menu setting on the Zoom, and you scroll and you'll see YouTube. Press it and it just walks you through it. Now, I don't know if you have to enable stuff on actual YouTube. I don't recall all that, but I can tell you that YouTube rejected me when I tried to go directly through, like on the app, and go live. It said no. And then I did Zoom and I connected live, and it's like ding. So there you go. That's the answer to that, how to do YouTube Live, even when YouTube says no. Use a third party. I could have just said that in the beginning, right? But I told you I like live, I like to talk. So that's it, everyone. Hope you had a great Easter that just passed, a great week. And to get ready this week, I'm going to I'm gonna make a video. I'm probably gonna do it live because I like live to show, look, no edits or nothing. With what I'm doing, particularly with the the contact sharing and QR pop, there's no edits. It's like straight real time, and we're people, man. Come on, keep it real. We just people. My pharmacist, they closed early yesterday. They're supposed to close at 3. They closed or supposed to close at 7. They closed at 3. Got there and they were closed. I was a little, aggravated, of course, but they had an emergency come up, had to close. Well, we all people. Emergencies come up. But I felt, this YouTube, they should have really told me about that, not being able to do live or made a deal, but they didn't. They kind of kept it on the hush. And anyway, you don't need to do that now. You can use Zoom or some other company and do live, and it's pretty easy. Like it is pretty simple. So stay tuned this week. If you haven't subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. It helps YouTube recommend videos that I make on top. So if you think I have anything to say that others might want to hear, then you got to like or comment and all that, because it puts me on top of the algorithm. Okay. This week, the big video, there's 2 I'm going to do. Drum roll. All right. 2 videos. One, well, definitely 2. I may do more, but one is going to be about the lovely how to share your contact information and what's important to include. And then another one is going to be don't buy NFC digital business card or QR code business card until you watch this video, that type of thing. And it's going to be because I'm going to show you how you can use the QR pop with other companies, digital business cards, etc. So I have about 7 digital business cards that I use throughout whatever. I have about 7, right? So other companies. I'm going to show you some companies that sell these things, these little NFC stickers. See, this is a sticker, NFC sticker. You can tap it and it'll do stuff. And virtual background, there you go. So it'll tap it and you can do stuff. That's actually TAP, not top. But anyway, you tap into that stuff or you can scan it. It's the only one of its kind. And a lot of companies sell just the sticker, and they're selling you that, and they're selling you profile. I'm going to do a video showing you how some of these companies allow you to use their system without having to buy a sticker, right? So the cool part about that is you can sign up, use their profile, and not buy one of their NFC only, because they only have NFC sticker. I call this a contact coin, but they only have NFC stickers. So why sign up and buy an NFC sticker from them when it's only an NFC sticker? QR Pop does NFC and QR code. So use whoever you want. Sign up with them, use it, it's free. Some of their profile stuff is free. You like the way it looks and everything. Sign up with that, use the sticker, and redirect them to that profile. And I'm going to show you how I do that, how easy it is. I might even do it today through the live. See, the live just calls me. I almost want to just do it right now, but no, I'm going to stop so this video stays short. And then maybe I'll, start back up another one. But if that intrigues you at all, I don't want to say any names right now. I'm going to be really careful when I do it, not say names if no one tries to get upset. But I have a couple of nice looking cards, nice looking platform cards. But what good is a store if nobody knows you're there? And I'm saying having like a fancy profile that you can't get to anybody. You just can't, because, well, you can, but you're limited. So I'm going to touch over the QR pop and our special social contact card number. There's nothing like it. I set up someone the other day, a person working at 7-Eleven with QR pop in minutes. I walked in, just started talking with him about it. And he loved it. Went to the car, grabbed one, set it up. And so I think I'm going to start offering some free giveaways for some type of participation, perhaps, or something. But he loved it, instantly shared it on his WhatsApp, Instagram, and he was like, this is easy. This is easy. And I'm like, I know. So that's the video, and of course how to share, and what, because I've seen some with some of these companies that I have, they have a contact button, save contacts and save it. And it's like, yeah, cool. But it's so inefficient. The actual contact card itself, it's lacking. You wouldn't know unless you knew what one that didn't lack looked like. So um now I have just totally segued. So I'm gonna stop, keep an eye on the channel this week. I don't know if you get updates when I go live or not. And the thing is just to make that clear, be smooth. We've got some of the hiccups out of the way, so we're gonna have a nice smooth week. And now you know how to go live from your phone without worrying or not needing YouTube to give you the approval. There you go. All right, everyone.